How's it going, guys? It's K Cars, and today I'm back with another Jeep video. Today we're going to be assessing some more rust that I need to get fixed up on my 2001 Jeep Cherokee XJ. And specifically today we're going to be looking at the passenger side rear lower quarter panel. So I know it's really rusty. A lot of Jeeps get rust on the rear lower quarter panels. The driver's side is actually worse than the passenger side, but I just wanted to take a look at the passenger side, see what it looks like, and see what has to be done to actually get it fixed. And as you can see, I'm currently working on the passenger side door jamb right here. If you want to see the full video of this, make sure to check out last week's video for a tutorial on how I remove the rust from the door jamb. But anyways, today we're going to be looking right over here. So this is the bumper end cap in the rear. As you can see, there is a good chunk missing right here from the bottom. And also something else interesting that I found is this little black bag on the inside of the quarter panel right here. No clue what it is because the other side does not have one of these black bags, so I don't know what this is. So anyways, we're going to be taking off the bumper end cap right here and trying to slide it off. And yeah, we're going to be able to see what that black bag is and also assess the rust damage that has happened over the past 20 years to this Jeep. And yeah, we'll see what has to be done to try to fix it up. So usually there will be 3 screws that need to be unscrewed in order to actually remove the bumper end cap here. One is right over here. This attaches to the rear bumper. The other one should be right here. It just attaches to the actual lower rear quarter panel, but since mine is gone, there's nowhere for it to actually attach to. So there's a screw inside here, but nowhere for it to attach to. So I'm not gonna have to screw that out. Then the other one is on top of the mud flap right here. So I'll show you guys what it looks like from the outside. So it's going to be this top one right here. You don't have to unscrew the bottom two because they're just held on to the plastic bumper end cap. But this one actually attaches like on the inside to the fender liner, I believe. So we're going to have to unscrew this one as well. Okay, so I'm going to start off by unscrewing the screw that screws into the rear bumper right here. So there's a screw that needs to be unscrewed as well as a nut on the top side. They are both 10 millimeters. So I'm going to get this wrench right here, put it on the inside and hold it with one hand. And then with the other hand, I'm going to be unscrewing the screw from the bottom here. Otherwise, if you don't hold it from the top, it's just going to be spinning. So if I just spin it right now, it's literally not doing anything except for just spinning inside. All right, so I'm going to be using this 10 millimeter wrench to hold the nut from the top. Just have to make sure it's on there correctly. And then we're going to get the socket right here, also a 10 millimeter. Yeah, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to make sure the wrench is actually like on the nut. Let's try that. Alright, I think we're good now because it's unscrewing. And then also, one thing you want to remember is that whenever you take the screw out, then the nut is just going to be like free. So you don't want to lose that. You want to make sure that you have enough space in there to actually like grab it and take it out, so you don't lose it in the bumper. All right, so we got the screw out. Now we can carefully take the nut off. Alright, so it stayed inside the wrench, as you can see right there. So sometimes it'll drop out, then you just have to feel for it and see where it is. So I'm going to go ahead and screw this nut back in the screw just so we don't lose it. Next thing we're going to be unscrewing is this top mud flap screw. So like I said, we don't have to remove these bottom two because they're just screwed into the bumper end cap. The top one, I believe it's actually screwed into the fender liner back here. So we're going to have to unscrew this screw right over here. Right, so this screw can be a little bit difficult to unscrew because it is kind of at an angle here because the tire's in the way. but luckily it's not too tight in there. You just have to go like pretty slow at a time. And just take your time taking it out. So yeah, actually yesterday I was looking at this as well, and I noticed there was that black bag like on the inside of the passenger side rear lower quarter panel, and it didn't really feel like much. It just, I don't really know. I don't know how to describe it. It kind of felt like foamy on the inside. So I don't know if the previous owner was just trying to hide some stuff back there or what, but the other side, the driver's side, does not have anything like that. So we'll see what it is. And of course you don't want to lose the screw, so put that in a safe place. So this screw is off, the screw holding it to the bumper is off, and if you still have the screw holding it like back here on this side, you're going to want to unscrew that as well. But since mine is completely rusted out, there's nothing holding it. Now we should be good to take the bumper end cap off. So what you got to do, you literally just pull it straight back. It probably will give you some resistance, but there we go, wasn't too bad. So this definitely does need some work. I don't know if I'll be able to just replace the whole thing. I know, I think it's a company called Key Parts. They make a replacement panel for the rear lower quarter panel, but I don't think it comes with like the inside panel. And it also doesn't come with this thing to hold on the bumper end caps. Now, looking over to the bumper, you see this thing's flaking off too. Here is that black bag that I was talking about. So we're gonna take this out and see what's inside. All right, so pulling it out, it really, I don't know, it feels like foam or something. I really don't know what it is. And like I said, the driver's side doesn't have anything like this, but it also is a lot more rusted. And it kind of looks like it is like a perfect rectangular shape, so maybe somebody tried to like cut it out and put this in, but I don't know why somebody would want to do that. But anyways, looking at this some more, I promise I will get to the bag here soon, but I do want to explain some more about this. So the company that I mentioned, Key Parts, I think they do make like a panel for like a replacement panel for the rear lower quarter panel here, but there is also a panel on the inside. So that's the part that I'm not sure if I can get. So I don't think there's a replacement for that, but I know there is one for the front here. But I believe it does not come with the end cap holder, but it looks like I could just screw this one out and reuse it, so I'm not really sure. But anyways, moving on to the actual bag here. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up to see what it actually is. Huh. It literally just looks like it's insulation. So that's what was inside my rear lower quarter panel on the passenger side, and it wasn't on the driver's side. So I don't know if anybody knows why there is insulation on my passenger side rear lower quarter panel, then definitely let me know down in the comments. I couldn't find it on the driver's side. I'm guessing maybe it's just so rusted out that it fell out if it was supposed to be there. Like I said before, it does look like somebody just cut this out and put that in there. So I don't know, I'm kind of confused as to why this is there. If anyone knows, definitely let me know down in the comments. So now that we know what that is, we can go ahead and put the actual bumper end cap back on. It's literally just going to be the reverse process of taking it off. The only difficult part is getting these little tabs to line up with where they're supposed to go over here. Other than that, it's not too bad. It's pretty easy to put back on. So something that I noticed whenever I was trying to put this end cap back on is that these little notches right here, they're supposed to go over that. But the problem is you can't just slide it on. There are these notches right here. There's an opening in the front, but on the back it's kind of like closed off, if you guys can see that. So it's not going to be able to slide on. So I think you just have to like put it on from the top, I'm guessing. Maybe we'll see if we can get that to work. Okay, so I got it back on. All you have to do is kind of like place it on top, maneuver it onto those little notches, and just play around with it until you get it right. It might make it easier if you take this mud flap off first. That way it won't get caught on the tire right here. but it is possible to put it on without taking it off. Now, whenever you get it on, you want to make sure that the actual end cap goes over the fender liner like that. So yeah, now we can go ahead and screw in the screws and we'll be all done. So I'm gonna put this top one in here first. And after this, we can screw in the one that attaches to the bumper in the back there. All right guys, so I don't know how well you can see this, but I have the nut in between my fingers here, just like that, and the screw in my other hand. So what I'm gonna do is just put the screw in first, then just gonna hold the nut like this and just go over it, because it's not really possible to fit your whole hand in there. You can only fit your fingers. So that's what I'm gonna do. We can finish it the rest of the way with the actual wrench here. So one thing that I did mention is that I actually did take the mud flap off, because whenever I put it on with the mud flap, I don't think it was completely latching onto these like the little notches that are in here. So I took it off and did that over again. So now I'm gonna have to just attach this mud flap right over here with the 3 screws that were on it. All right guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any video suggestions for videos you'd like to see in the future, make sure to drop those down in the comments, as well as any questions that you might have. And if you liked this video or found it entertaining, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.